Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Moose going up against the New York Yankees. Ready to go now? And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Gavin Lux. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Swings through that one for strike one. Alcantara, a 6'5" righty, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Next offering is outside. Man at first, one away. On the ground to second, might be two. Tags the runner for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed.
That's inside.
Little chopper rolls foul. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Jazz goes down on strikes. Now it's going to be Weston Wilson. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it
tosses to first. Judge out on the play, and the Yanks go quietly. Second inning. Game 1 of this wild card series. Stepping in the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. Alcantara back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's a foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's out to center field. Adams under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop. Swinging a foul straight back. Alcantara, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swung on, belted. It gets down a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Batting eight.
Now a chance for Tyler Soderstrom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Adams has this one sized up, squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Good hitters count the 2-0.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosted the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Over to first, and he saved. Here's Contreras now. The changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Outside with a breaking ball. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
To the right side, Bush. Handles, throws to first. Inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Taylor Ward. And there's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Gavin Lux will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Here is Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 so far.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And Jock is going to have himself a double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here in New York as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Max Muncy. And that is out of play. Boz ready to fire now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lowe has it sized up. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one to first, and that chance handled, and it gets by him. He can't beat him to the bag. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Jordan Adams stepping in now for the Yankees, and that's in for a strike. 0-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
In the dirt. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now in the Bronx. On to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Tap back to the mound. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. A single his first time. He was late there. Strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
On the ground to third, and that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aaron Judge. And ball 1 to Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Just missed. One out, bases empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. High fly ball out towards left center. Ward sizing it up. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Alcantara back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one down the line, and foul ball. The 0-2. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles.
Digging in, Josh Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
On the ground, could be two. To Volpe at second for one, and that's two. One hit in game one of this wild card series. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Bush whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Once he digs in. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall. The throw in, Muncy into second. It's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The shortstop takes the ball. To third, Lux. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Adams in the box now, takes strike one. Runner at second, two down. Here in game one of the wild card series. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay.
Top six. Here's the third baseman, Gavin Lux. That one to first, Contreras. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And now Jack Peterson
picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Cal Raleigh to second. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And back in the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Out to center, low, ranging after it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. And now, Weston Wilson. Strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the start.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
The Judge takes a strike. Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Kevin Ginkel.
Number 39.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Ginkel.
Swing and a foul out of play. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out here in the late stages of game 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Line drive. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the wild card series. That one is upstairs. On the ground to first, Contreras. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3rd out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Jason.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
1-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Wilson down on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. And that drops in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters.
Now pitching.
Welcome back in a new arm. On the mound to start the 8th. Jake Cousins.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ward now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one.
The center fielder, Josh Lowe.
Out towards left center. Dominguez sizes this one up. Out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. And now, Gavin Lux. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Matt Strom appears to be getting loose. Snyder, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back for more. Kyle Wright will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The line to kick the pitch. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is downstairs.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That's outside. 1-2 to count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Goes down looking. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Volpe around second, heading for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Wide throw, and it gets away. Judge at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one, and it's through for a hit. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. Out to short. Gets it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Josh Staumont.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Stays alive. Chopper right side. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Michael Bush digs in now. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at
She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I slide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, but baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap. Got Relly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars. Got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. A mission to make. I need the round of applause. I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws. Put my city on the map. You think you'd be the but you didn't make it.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Moose taking on the New York Yankees. And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Going
All
on.
right. No ball. One strike.
To the right side, Chisholm. And an easy out to start the game. And the batter now, Gavin Lux. That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on it. Way back, out of here. That one felt good, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. To the right side. Takes it to the bag,
He's
steps
out.
on first, and it's out number 2. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right side. And that's just foul. This one blasted the other way. Down the line, and it's a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Weston Wilson. Rudder takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, he's safe. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next one misses, and the count now 2-0. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the...
Struck him out looking.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield bat. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the Wild Card Series Game 2. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Number 1, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first in time.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
Full count.
In the air on the infield. Contreras gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. Popped up. And that's foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And that's in there at the knees. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boo. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. That's to third. Lux throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next pitch is outside. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number two. On the outside corner, got him looking. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Fought off foul.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Taylor Ward will hit next. Throw over to first.
He's safe.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Fouled off left side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And there's a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So digging in, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lux now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. backed off the plate that time.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The 1-2. He goes down looking. And stepping in for the Yankees, Weston Wilson. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Tied up here in the early going. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, And that's a two-bagger.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. That one in there across the letters. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout.
And that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Throws to second.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hand.
Back now in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Jack Peterson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
A little bit high, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Chisholm pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush. Fly to left his first time. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones on the move. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Heel back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
That misses. And the count is 2-2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Way high there. And now 3-2. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. And a foul ball. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras pulls it in on the run. At the plate, Tyler Soderstrom. He's trying for third. Tap foul at the plate. Heel checks the runner, and he's back safely. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Yankees up by 3. That's down and in. A slider missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Inside, and it's 2-2. On the ground right side. Takes it himself out. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Low. The next to hit takes
1
outside.
ball, no strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Jones makes the catch, and that is Wild Card Series game 2. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. And that drops in for Matt Strong gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, right side, Chisholm sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1. And Jack Peterson stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that quickly 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit. Cal Raleigh, the switch hitter batting right. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs. Back in.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now it's the shortstop, 1 for 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. A solo shot. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Judge makes the grab for the second out. So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. And that one pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is that one finds the zone. And that is strike one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Boog, he was shopping at the bumper right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now pitching.
And the batter down, Weston Wilson. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Cousins. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ward goes after that one for strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Stamont, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has the switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Gavin Lux. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a soft liner. And base hit. And the tying run is on base. Here is Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 in this one. Slider right there.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Lux off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at Yankees.
Now pitching for the
Josh
Yankees.
Stamont on to try and close it out.
63.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Jones makes the grab, 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Michael Busch digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off.
So that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Center field. Jones makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 1. First pitch, not close. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
swing and a high fly ball well struck. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Stamont maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guy
on the ground, and this should do it. Ball game. They win the series and punch their ticket to the American League Division Series.